Hello, loving parents. Welcome to Homeschool Fun and Easy, where I share educational projects, activities, and ideas to help make homeschooling more fun for the child and more easy for you, the parent. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing what I call a super simple Christmas decoration. The 5-step process is choose, print, colour, cut, hang. Choose, print, colour, cut, hang. And the choose part, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Canva for kids. For a child, that is an incredible process. It can't be underplayed, the value of designing stuff on the computer and seeing it come to life on a printer, because it's just magical for them. So don't underestimate the value of that alone. So we're going to be using that in stage 1, choose. All you're going to do is go onto Canva, log in, you're going to start a new template, which is an A4 empty template. So it's an A4 piece of paper. Why? Because the printer's printing A4 and it's about making things easier. So then you're going to use our literacy development skills by typing in Christmas colouring, and you're going to help the child think of the letters to type in. They're going to be developing their awareness of the QWERTY keyboard. And then you can also ask them what it is relative to Christmas that they want to print or colour in. Is it snowman? Okay, snowman. S-N-O-O-W. M-A-N. C-V-C. Man. M-A-N. Type in these words, looking for the letters on the keyboard. And then once you've got, even if you just put Christmas colouring, and then you type and you click on, or you point the child to click on graphics. Can they spot the word graphics? Gr, the blend, G-R, gr, it's a blend. They spot the word, you tell them broadly where it is. You might want to circle roughly where it is on the screen so that they know where to look, and then they're looking for those letters. They click on graphics, and there's this kind of semi-endless list of options for you to click on or drag and drop. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be dragging or clicking on the image, or they will be clicking on the image that they want. We're empowering the child to choose, the first stage, choose. And that image, be it a snowman, a Christmas tree, a sleigh, a star, whatever it is, Christmas related, a ball, is going to be then stretched to its sort of maximum size on a single piece of A4. So each image is going to take up one piece of A4. And you're going to do that for several images, as many as they want really, within reason, because they're going to have to colour them and cut them out. So anything between, let's say, 5 to 15. And then export the image, and again, they can lead on this with you, or you can guide them how to do it. So share, type in the title of this file, print, Control P. They're doing all of this, and we're guiding them through it. So this is technology literacy, computer literacy, building confidence with using a laptop or a tablet. And then they're going to print them. So that's the first and second stage, choose, print. And then you're going to colour each of these A4 images, or they are going to do it. So this is where we're hands off. They're colouring it using crayons, pencils, pens, watercolours, acrylics, whatever it is, to add colour to those images. And my children even got to print one image, or choose one image, each a pre-created, fully complete, coloured image of, they all wanted a snow globe. As you will see from the end product, they printed these pre-coloured, complete snow globes. And, who am I to say, no, you can't do that? But for this activity, there was real enjoyment on behalf of the children, making it more fun for them, in actually colouring the images. And that was the best part of an hour, where they were doing various images, painting them each. And then you're cutting the images out. So we've got choose, print, colour, and then cut. So the fourth part is cutting these out, cutting around the outlines of these Christmas images that now have colour added to them. And that, again, in itself is of value educationally for the child, because it's developing their fine motor skills, the use of their hand for, very careful, considered movement. And one tip that I was giving my 5-year-old, who was really proud of her own development in this area, was to move the paper along with the scissors so that she's able to control very carefully the intricacy of her cutting around any given image. Again, there's value in that. Don't write this off as just a craft activity. There's real value in developing the fine motor skills of the hand, and also their confidence in themselves that they can see as they're progressively cutting out more and more complex shapes. And then it was about hanging all the images combined. There's several things to say here on this last part. Firstly, with 3 children all doing their own colouring images that they chose, it turned out to be a really collaborative process where they were uniting to make this one wall hanging, but because all of their individual pieces were hung together on this one hanging. So that was a nice festive sort of undertone to this. And then there's the point of actually displaying their work. And in my days as a qualified teacher in the classroom, displaying children's work was a real sort of important part of our practice, because obviously it values their work, it gives value to their work. The child can see their work on display, but then they're also seeing that they're owning this space by, the work actually making up the design of the room. And herein again, for my children and your children to see their work actually then put up on display, the moment that it's actually hung there, their faces will light up, because my children certainly did. They lit up. Wow, that looks so great, the end product. And so the element of display is really great here, but even more what makes this great is just a real pillar of importance in educational activity across the board, always, across all ages, even as adults, right? The work that we're doing, it has to be purpose-driven, reality-based. With this activity, there's a genuinely important reason behind this. They are adding to the festive decorations in this room for this, festive period that everyone's partaking in. So it's not just a whimsical sort of painting that is going to be thrown onto a pile, or if it's put up randomly and doesn't really have any meaning beyond, the value that was put into the time to create it. There's actually a reason to this. There's a purpose. It's part of the festive Christmas decorations that as a family we are making together. And you guys, the children, have taken ownership on this, front and center hanging. So the purpose-driven element, the display element, and then the various stages with all the different curriculums combined that also make this appropriate across the age spectrum. It's a simple activity, but it's fun, it's easy, it's packed with value. So I really hope that you do this 5-step process. Choose, using Canva for Kids, choose your designs, your graphics, put them on A4 pieces of paper, print them, cut them out. Don't cut them out first. Colour them, cut them out, hang them. And what I forgot to mention previously is that in the hanging process, that's where my older child, the 8-year-old, really led on that engineering. It's an engineering process, a simple engineering process. And he was problem solving in that process. Here are these cutouts that he's been given. Here's a piece of ribbon I gave to him. Problem solving in how long the ribbon needs to be according to how many prints you've got. Laying them out first. How much space do you want in between them? I kind of painted the end product vision. You want these to be hanging on this piece of ribbon. But then he led on that engineering process, and he chose to use this hole puncher, which was a really good idea. For me, my idea, when I saw how I saw it be done, was much more complicated. When in the end, just using this, one hole puncher and choosing the places where he wants to hole punch them so that they hang evenly and nicely. Again, all part of problem solving. And then threading the ribbon so that, it's being thread behind at certain points and not much is showing. That was a lovely process for him to unravel, and he took great pride in not only, you know, producing that, but then the moment that it was hung up, it was just a really sort of wow moment for the children to see that. So yeah, super simple activity. The value is in the process and all the different sort of curricular, subtle curricular integrations within it. And of course, it's a purpose-driven, seasonal display that is just going to really brighten up your home and that family spirit. So enjoy it. Please share this video. Do like the video, subscribe. This is my early days of producing videos, so any early support is really, really, really appreciated and needed. And yeah, enjoy and Merry Christmas. Genuinely, have a lovely time with your family.